that's a Saturday for me. I hope you're all having, I think this vlog will go out on a Sunday, so I hope you've all had a good Sunday. As you could have seen in my thumbnail and title, I'm planning a big spring clean since spring has arrived officially. And I have to say right now, I'm like, I don't really want to do a spring clean. I just really want to go and sit on the sofa and like veg out for a bit. I feel a bit low on energy this week. I've lost my mojo for the horses completely. I just feel like, you know, when you just can't be bothered. And it's all down to the weather. We know that with me. I am totally, my mood is 100% dictated by the weather. And because it has been so windy this week and so wet, I just, like, every time I come home from work and it's just pouring down, I'm just like, I don't want to go out and take them out and get soaked again. It's all right when you're working because, you know, you're being paid for it, aren't you? So it's fine, but not being paid to do mine. And also because we've had so much rain this week, it's just put back them going out even further. Like, it's going to be like the middle of April, and that is devastating, to be quite honest. Absolutely devastating, because they need to go out for their heads, and I need them out for my head as well. I'm fed up. I'm fed up of mucking out numerous times a day. Also, they know when spring's arrived. Like, they're not stupid. They know spring's arrived, and they want to go out too. Like, they're obviously going out in turn-out pen, and they have time in the arena and everything, but it's not the same. And they know the weather is changing, and they want out. And I'm like, I want you out too. But the amount of rain we had this week, I mean, the fields are underwater, so it's not going to be anytime soon. So yeah, I thought I'll do a big spring clean, and that'll kind of give me a boost, and I'll feel like I've achieved something. But yeah, right now I don't really even want to do that. I just want to flop in front of the TV. So I had planned, you know, like I often say for most of my weekend vlogs, like, yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a tidy up. Like, that's just a basic tidy up. But a spring clean, I really wanted to like go through everything and just have like a proper tidy up. But we've got tomorrow. And the dog keeps barking in the background for everybody that walks past. And it's just like, I've had enough. I've had enough today. I've had enough this week, to be honest. So when I the last video clip, that was at 2:15. Did I get on and do some stuff? No, I didn't. I went in. I decided I was not in the right headspace for tidying, and you've kind of got to half want to do it. So I went in, had an hour to chill, and I've come back out, and I do feel a little bit more motivated. So I thought I thought we can get a few jobs done today. We can leave the rest of the tidying to tomorrow, but at least make a start. So that's the plan anyway. I just wasn't in the mood. You could tell from my voice. I watched the video clip back and you just knew I was not there. I was not ready to tidy. But I feel more motivated again now, so maybe I just needed a little sit down. So first up I'm going to is go and sweep this yard, the big yard. So I do it a few times, but it's really irritating, especially when it's windy, is that this yard, if I can show you, this yard just gets covered in like haylage and everything. And it's like when I'm taking the wheelbarrow out after mucking out, it's when I'm carrying the hay nets around, it's when I occasionally lazy and don't put haylage in the hay net and I carry it just goes everywhere and it makes a right old mess. So first up, I'm going to just tidy up the main yard and give it a real good sweep up of all the hay and rake up and everything, because at least it'll look good. Next up is to clean the brushes. I'm just ticking off the easy jobs today. I think that's a good idea. Don't look too closely, they're absolutely revolting. But I blame Coop entirely with his dodgy skin. But let's get these brushes clean, ready for tomorrow. Next up was having a bit of a coat cleaning session. I was embarrassed with just how revolting my coats were. They were absolutely disgusting. So we've done some washing. There's more washing going on in the back. And then I'm going to have a coat to clear out. I'm a bit of a collector of coats. I love coats. Some ladies love handbags. I love coats. And I'm just going to go through the coats and just see what I've been wearing, what I don't wear anymore. Either, you know, put them out for recycling, or if any of them are in really good condition, maybe sell them. But I'm going to have a look through. This is not all of them. There is more in my garage. Look at that for coats. I mean, there are things living in those coats at the back there that have been hung up on my garage wall for God knows how many years. Anyway, I'm going to go through them, but I think the majority of them are to get rid of. There's just possibly one or two gilets in there that I think I might hang on to. But yeah, my God, they're gross. Seriously, I thought there was like bird's nest and all sorts in there. Right, let's have a sort out. Since it's nearly 5 o'clock, it is time to muck out these guys again, put rugs on and that sort of thing. And I thought while I've got them out to skip out, I'm going to decobweb their stables again, because look at the cobwebs in the windows and up on the roof and everything. It's a bit mucky again, isn't it? And they're just collecting dust and all sorts. So I'm going to do that next. So I don't think I decobwebbed that long ago, but the spiders have definitely been making themselves at home again. How kind of them. It's not too bad though, actually. So the gang have just been fed. They're all nice and quiet and happy, which is nice. I feel good though, even just ticking off a few of the little jobs on my list. I feel like I just feel so much better and like got the ball rolling. Hopefully I'll be able to keep the momentum into tomorrow. I'm going to finish like yard stuff for now. I've got a few like non-horsey jobs to go and do, like cleaning inside my car, but it's already 5:30, so might just keep the ball rolling for another 15 minutes and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, I feel good. Morning. Gosh, the sun is actually quite bright. I love a peaceful Sunday morning, you know, when you just like step out and it's quiet and stuff. It's actually quite a nice morning. However, it does say on my weather app that it's going to rain shortly. I think it rained a lot in the night. I did see this morning on Facebook that quite a few horse trials have been cancelled, so it must have tipped down. And like, I didn't hear a thing, you know, doing that tiny bit of spring clean. I was out as soon as my head hit the pillow. But it does look quite wet everywhere, so guessing we got more rain. Woo. Anyway, round 2 of spring clean. I'm already onto a winner this morning because we have just hacked everyone. I actually managed to persuade my dad to come hacking with me, so he took Coop and I rode Arts and led Sienna. So oh, like, that's fantastic because everyone is done in one ride. How good is that? Why does the weekend go so fast? Somehow we've already hit Sunday afternoon. I won't lie, it's gone really cold. It's been raining. It's not particularly nice out here. I have got a lot of jobs that need to be done that aren't on the spring clean list. Like a bit of gardening and things like that. However, I have gone and done my work diary. I have sorted out the horses diary. I wanted to kind of write down what I wanted to be doing with each of the horses, how many times a week I need to get them ridden and that sort of thing. So I've done that now. I've got some potatoes to plant, things like that. On the horse spring clean front, I really want to tidy up the hay barn and the tack room today. I had big plans also to give all the horses a bit of a spruce up, but I think we aren't going to have time for all of that today. So I think we might save that for another day where we just spend the day tidying those guys up. But yeah, hay barn, tack room is the next big important jobs to do. And then we'll see where I'm at that point. By that point, I probably just want to be inside, tucked up in the warm. But we'll go with there. But anyway, for now, I'm going to do a tiny bit of gardening just to treat myself. And then I will carry on with the spring clean. Okay, might have spent a smidge longer in the garden than I was expecting to. Then got completely distracted by a YouTube short. But first job is to get this hay barn sorted out. So I'm going to put some rugs away, just give it a tidy up, get all the haylage up and off the floor, and just clear up time. So So what I moved from the hay barn, I just dumped on the floor of the tack room. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do because lots of the fly rugs that had actually been washed last year have gone mouldy because I left them outside. So I might have to just put them in a corner and wait till it's a nice, drier, sunnier day so things dry quickly. Otherwise, they're just going to be hanging around for days. I need to clear out all these rubbish bags that sort of, I've just ended up dumping because I'm lazy. So all in all, the tack room just needs a bit of a sort out and a bit of a tidy up, and there's stuff along the sides that I've left down, things like that. So yeah, tidy up time. That over there is a lot of washing. Floors all swept. I'll put some of the rugs back away, not very tidily, but the rugs are away that were kind of out and it needed to be put back. Yeah. It's not looking that great, is it? Tack needs another clean. I think they're just a bit grubby at the moment, the horses. Afternoon, guys. Obviously, we can't do a spring clean vlog without some tack cleaning. I mean, it's a major part of it. And I have a lot of tack to clean, as I always do. And also, people have been rolling in the arena this week, so a lot of the tack has got a lot of sand on it. Anyway, it isn't actually Sunday anymore. It's, in fact, Friday. So nearly a week has passed. We're on the last day of March. Who can believe it? And yeah, I ran out of steam last Sunday. I did a fair amount anyway, but I thought before I put this vlog out, I will do some more tack cleaning. It is nice to get all your tack done, and when it all looks clean and sparkling, and there's something lovely about it. So I did feel great on Monday, having cleaned the tack room and the hay barn and done lots of jobs. I did feel, when I got up Monday morning and it just all looked nice, I was like, yes, it was a good feeling. And obviously Monday was a delightful day. The sun was out, it was warm, obviously it was lighter till late, and I got so much done and I was on such a high. And then the rest of the week came. And it has been horrendous this week. The weather has just not given up. It's been relentless. Like, excuse me while I rest a leg up here. It's just been so, it's just non-stop, hasn't it? It's just, the rain has not given up, and it tends to be here that it's been heavy rain in the morning, and then from lunchtime onwards it's like proper April showers, and like 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute it's hammering down, then it's sunny, then it's hammering down, and you just can't keep up with it. And I have to say, it has drained the life out of me, and today I felt particularly just over it. I was sat at work waiting to ride, and it was just hammering it down, and I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? You know, and just, anyway, I got over it in the end. But it does, like I said this morning, it does look like it's changing. I think tomorrow's meant to be wet, and then from then on it's looking a lot better. So fingers crossed this is sort of the last of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, everything looks greener and brighter and healthier for having had the rain that we've had, but we could just do with a break from it, because otherwise I'm gonna have a mental breakdown from just how many coats I go through in a day and just forever feeling drenched. But yeah, felt very tired this week and very sort of just had enough kind of attitude. But hey, as soon as that sun appears again, I'll be back at it, jolly and happy and getting going. But for now, it's raining out there now, which is why I've come out to tack cleaning. So I thought, we'll just wait. We'll wait and see if it dries up this afternoon. But I do feel also really sorry for all the horse trials that have been cancelled, because they just, you know, when February was so dry and so many of them would have had no issues running in February, to hit March and then it just be a washout. I mean, March has given us a fair share of different weathers. I mean, we had the snow and the cold and now the wet and the wind, and had a few nice days, not many, but I'm hoping April is less showers and more sunshine. But yeah, anyway, I am going to end the vlog there because no one needs to see me tack clean. But in some ways I'm looking forward to getting it done, so it's all looking nice and clean. And hopefully if it's going to be much warmer and drier next week, then I can hit my massive pile of washing over there. So fingers crossed. Anyway, excuse the hair, I haven't got wet so much again today. I hope you guys have a really good weekend. Give a good little bit of rest. Fingers crossed, keep your fingers totally crossed that next week the weather improves greatly and everyone will be smiling and happy again.